I've been really into podcasts again. Anyways, today is Monday, so we are going to be doing weather. We're starting today, and I think we're don't do good, be great. Good morning. It is Monday. I walked out of the house, forgot my keys, forgot my wallet. Well, technically I didn't walk out of the house. I walked into the garage and got into my car. I was like, where are my keys? Where's my wallet? Oh, I have to go back inside. I don't know. Like, I try to get stuff done this weekend, and yesterday, like, I was good on Saturday. I was like motivated, bam, 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 getting stuff done. And then all of a sudden on Saturday, started out boom, 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 and then I went boom, and I did nothing. I was like, what happened? I'm not in the mood to this anymore. I don't know, I just was like, I fizzled out. Oh well, whatever. I did get, well, what I started kind of working on, I need to do more marketing for my products on Teachers Pay Teachers. So if you follow me on Instagram, it is a business account. Like it's for my, like, for teaching. It's for all this stuff. I don't know what to do about that part. But I was thinking about it on the way here. I've been really into podcasts again, and I've been listening to a lot of like teacherpreneur like type podcasts. And so I listen to Truth for Teachers podcast, which is really good. If you guys haven't listened to that one. Right now I'm listening to Grow with Angie and April. And they're good. That was one I was just listening to, and that's where I was thinking about if I should open up, do something else. And then there's Elite for Edupreneurs, however you say that, podcast that I've been listening to. But I went through a whole bunch of them, and I ran out of that one. So I'm gonna go back and see if there's any others, like I can go back. I think what I did with that one, I just picked out like certain ones I wanted to listen to. Now I might go back and listen to other ones. I really like that one though, because they have a lot of tips for like people that have Teacher Pay Teacher stores. So I've been listening to a lot of those, and so I'm trying to decide like what to do on that part. I don't know, because I really need to do more marketing for my Teacher Pay Teachers, because I think it could do way better than what it's doing right now. So like right now I have a freebie going, but it's gonna end tonight, so by the time this vlog comes up it's already gonna be over with. But it was on the long phonics packet. I think I'm gonna do more freebies, so every time like a new product comes up, it'll be free for like 24 hours just to kind of get, I think what's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do free for 24 hours, half price for 24 hours, then full price for the rest of the time. So it's like a slow rollout, just in case you miss it, you can still get it at like a 50% discount. Follow me on Instagram, because that's where they're all gonna be posted at. I am starting a Facebook page, but it's just not there yet. I keep getting, I don't know, I just can't get the motivation going to get that one going. It is going to be there though. I've already started working on it. I got like a picture up there and stuff. You can type in at the First Grade Cafe to find it on Facebook if you're interested. But like I said, there's nothing there yet, but it will be soon. So anyways, today is Monday, so we are going to be doing weather. We're starting today, and I think we're trying to remember back here. We are just doing the schema map today, and we do have specials and everything in the afternoon, so it's gonna cut some of our time up. Woo! Hello. Today's word, oh not word search, I just said word search. It is a word search. Today's interactive notebook is, our phonics skill is EAE, and so that's what we'll be doing today is they'll cut it out, do their biz. My kids love word searches, and so that's why I included them in our packet. My class last year, actually I've had 3 years where they always asked for, can we have a word search? They love them some word searches. I will be handing out their parent-teacher conference signups forms. We are learning about adding 3-digit numbers, which we're just doing more of them, but this one here we're teaching the strategy to make 10 to do it. I think before we didn't, I think we just learned how to add 3 digits. I think this is the strategy we are going to be introducing. For my small group, they're doing fact families. So this comes out of that math workshop book that I showed you guys last vlog. And then their interactive notebook today is going to be this here, where they have to tell number of tens, number of ones, value of tens, value of ones, and then what their number is. Now that I'm thinking about it though, it just popped in my head. I need to get out there, Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs. I think I'm gonna read that one today. as the introduction into our weather unit. I also have a bunch of weather books that I'll probably get out and set maybe in our book bin so the students can look at them as we start our weather unit. But it is Monday, so you know what time it is, people. Coffee Talk Monday. Cue the intro. So today's Coffee Talk Monday comes because of a podcast I listened to, and it was Truth for Teachers podcast. The title of the episode was episode 147. It was about always feeling rushed and how to get rid of the good for great. And it's something that as a teacher, and it is one of my weaknesses that I'm going to be using. It's my weakness I'm going to be using for my interview is that I like to overplan, like way over, and I'm always feeling rushed, and I always feel like we're never getting anything done because I overplan. And I think it really comes from way back in the day when I was student teaching. We were always so afraid of not having enough in our lesson, so we would overplan. So I think that's where it all comes from, is that we were always afraid to have downtime. And so now, even in my 9th year, I overplan constantly. So this podcast was about how to get rid of those good lessons and do great lessons. And it's something that I need to work more on, is that yes, we have all of this good stuff that we're doing, but it's not great stuff. I could really take some of that out and make those other parts even better. It's just something that I personally struggle with. I'm sure other teachers struggle with it. I recommend this podcast. It's pretty awesome. I'll try to link it down the bottom into the thing, but I always just overplan. So it's like, oh, today we're gonna get, these 3 things done. It's like, really? It was not, I knew what our day was entailed, but I overplanned. So then one of those things has to get carried over to the next day. Well, I already had 3 things going that day. Now I have 4. And it just keeps like snowballing to the point where it's like, we're behind again. And then one of my kids said the other day, we're always behind, Mr. Mike. I'm like, I know. And that's my fault. I overplanned. So don't overplan. Don't do good. Be great. So it is now 3:23, and I've just been busy trying to get some stuff done. It's like really windy outside, which is probably why the kids were acting like little maniacs. It got so bad that I made them all go sit their desks with their head down during centers. I couldn't even teach the grade. It was horrible. I had to do my secret student. I started secret student again today. I didn't do it at all this year just because my class wasn't really needing it. But now they are. And I always have, so I don't start with all of my classroom management at one time. I use them as like a little arsenal, like, oh, this is not working anymore, I'm gonna try something new. Just because it does like mix it up for the kids and it makes them a little more exciting. So I do my secret student, so I do secret students in different ways. So I have my secret student for the whole day. And last year my secret student would get a VIP desk. I don't have a space for a VIP desk this year, but they get a pencil. So that's really, they get all excited about that. That was for the whole day. So that student has to do awesome for the whole day, not have any blow-ups or anything. Then I do secret student in the hallway. So that one there is before we leave. I just pull out a name out of my little bucket of sticks and I pull that out. I need to add secret student to my behavior management, my classroom management stuff. So, and how secret student works in the hallway is I pull out the one name and I do it in like, if I have time to come back to the classroom, so like if we're going to the bathroom and I don't have time to come back, that secret student will last for the whole time that the bathroom issue is going, like the whole time we're in the bathroom doing bathroom stuff. So then we'll come back and that student earns a super improver and a Cub Buck. So we have Cub Bucks for our school. I think I've talked about before, where the students can buy things. So I have candy the students can buy, or the students can save it up, because my candy in here is like 2 and 3 Cub Bucks. If they want to spend 5 or more, they can go down. They have a huge prize thing that's down there. It's a school-wide system. So that's what we use, so they get Cub Bucks for that. Or if we're going like to lunch, I will pick one student to walk down, then I tell them I'm gonna pick somebody else for my walk back. And so it seems to keep them a little, like they did much better in the hallways. That was the plan. I know one student he got all weirded out, like, oh, it's for the whole day? No, I don't really want it, blah, blah, blah. But then when it came to the end of the day, he's like, I really hope it's me, I hope it's me. You didn't want it. But I think he didn't want the wait. So I think once one person got it, it made a bigger deal. But that's how it worked on the secret student too. I mean, like for the hallway one, they were so quiet in the hallway. It was amazing. I was just like, dude, this is like the best class. They were earning points like crazy. And then it just went downhill from there. And it was like talking and constant talking, and it was just really bad. But again, I could have been because of the weather change. I just wanted to kind of share with you guys that, you know, I don't, like I said, I just don't give all my classroom management stuff in the very beginning because it's too much. There's just too much going on. And so I think I save some of it for things when things stop working. You need something new to throw in. So it's always there in my back pocket. Like, oh, this is not working anymore. Here's secret student. Oh, that's not working anymore. Here's this next thing. And I just have like stuff going like all the time. So like teacher versus students was something I didn't have in the very beginning. And I got it right around Christmas time. I started using it and it's been awesome. It's not really working that well anymore. And so now secret student is working or is in. So it kind of just like, you just have to feel your stuff. It's weird. It's a weird thing. Not all classroom management's gonna last the whole time. It's just the way it is. Like no system is gonna last probably for the whole year. Super Improver does, because that's what they have. But I keep it going. But anyway, so I'm gonna go ahead and get a couple more things done so I can go home. It's almost 3:30. I was just listening to another podcast. Dude, I like podcasts. I'm like so into them. Especially like right now I'm gonna try to listen to some Instagram marketing ones because I'm trying to get more into Instagram marketing because I want to market more. And I noticed that today I posted 2 times because I know sometimes not everybody sees all my posts. So if you see them twice, I'm so sorry. But I posted 2 times about my freebie for the interactive notebooks, which is the EE one. This is EA. And I did have some people buy and more people were commenting and more people were doing stuff. So I think that's just something that's gonna have to happen. Like you're gonna have normal stuff, then I guess it's just gonna be a mix. I don't know what else to do. So you probably will see that. I'm gonna try to use more of the advertising, maybe more in the stories and not in my actual posts unless it's something big like I'm doing a freebie. But the rest of the time I'll try to do like new products and stuff in the stories. So if you're not interested in those kind of things, then it's easy for you to skip out. You're not like, it's not a huge deal. I think that's my goal because I heard that Instagram stories now is like becoming pretty big with marketing things. But I'm gonna listen to, I don't know. I'm just like, so I go through these phases where like I'm totally into podcasts for like a whole bunch. And I'm like, yeah, this is so awesome for a whole bunch. Like, yeah, this is so awesome. And then I want to listen to music all the time. And then I'll listen to that for a long time. And then I go back. So it's really weird. But I'm going to go ahead and get ready to go home. So I'll talk to you guys later. Good morning. It's Tuesday and it is January 29th. I'm not going to talk very long this morning just because I have like I have a set stuff I want to get done this morning. And if I don't get to it, then, you know, I'm not going to be happy about that. I have like stuff I need to get done. Anyway, so one of the things though, I want to go through my art cabinet that I have down here. and start like packing up some of that stuff I'm not using anymore. So, because there's just stuff that I really don't, I don't know, that I'm not using. I'm not going to be using it. I'm going to pack it up. So, I have a box that has like some stuff in it from my desk. Like I have my roll of Caught Being Good tickets that we stopped using because we did the Cub Bucks. I have these things, these little like word things that I had on my desk. These language write-ups that I got at the beginning of the year and I never used them. And then I have these old magnets that probably could go in the trash now that I'm thinking about it because I don't use those anymore. So those will go in the trash. And then my little elf robe, it didn't get into the Christmas stuff. So I might use this to fill up the rest with the art stuff that I'm not using. But like things like popsicle sticks and stuff, I might like take 1 or 2 out just in case I get a new student. I can use them for that, but like the rest of them I'm not gonna be using. We'll just see. Because like we do like an art center, but that's just using like construction paper and glue and those things that I'm not gonna be putting away. But things like glitter, if I have glitter of my own, I can't remember if I do, some tempera paint, tempera blah blah paint. If I'm not using them, I'm gonna be packing them up. Because I'm really trying to get like things I'm not using packed up because I don't want to do this at the end of the year. I'm already be packing up a house at the same time, so I'm not looking forward to doing either one of them. So I just think it would be easier if I just had them ready to go. But so anyway, so I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys what I'm doing today. And also after work today, I'm gonna be trying to go get a haircut because my hair is looking like a hot mess. It's like super long here, nothing back here, and like it's not growing very fast on the top. So like these sides get like super long really fast because the top doesn't grow as fast because, you know, when your hair is, when you're going bald, I guess it's not even thinning anymore. When you're going bald. Anyway, so today we're gonna be starting rain today. So we did our weather thing. You saw the schema map that we did. We're gonna be starting rain. This packet has like a whole bunch of stuff in it. It has the close read. And this came from somebody, Tobin. I can't remember, T-O-B-I-N is the last name. I can't remember the person's first name, but I have a whole packet of the nonfiction text stuff. So if I remember, I'll link it down below. So close read, vocabulary words, text-dependent questions, and then it was a writing packet. Sorry. And we just stapled them into packets because I'm not gonna do a huge foldable for weather. Like there's just so much that we can do. So we're gonna be doing the rain thing, and I think we're doing thunderstorms this week. I would like to try maybe next week to do a science experiment like we did last year with the raindrops. How much rain does a cloud hold type deal. I just didn't have time to get that prepped this week, so I'll probably end up doing that next week if I remember. So that's their close read that will start. For phonics, they are using, this is one of my interactive notebooks, so this will be going in their interactive notebook. They're gonna cut out the letters and then they have to make the words using these letters. So they have not done this one before, so we're gonna see how well they do on that. Gonna be interesting. And I always make them because I teach my kids a certain way to cut them out. Like you cut out the whole square and then you cut across and then you can cut out each one. And it makes it so they're not so like, cause like if they go and they cut out each little letter as they cut, they get all like janky and weird. So that's how I teach my class. So that's how I set them up because I personally think it's easier for little kids to cut that way. Math, we're doing word problems with 3 add-ins. And we are doing 10 more, 1 more, 1 less, 10 more, 10 less for this. We did not actually get to their fact families yesterday. The page that I was going to do, which I don't know what I did with it now, but I told you guys about yesterday, we're going to do in small groups. We didn't get to it because we didn't get to math, so I did the math lesson during small groups. So, and I was able to like ramp it up for some of my students because we're adding 3 digits, so I made bigger numbers for those guys. So, but yeah, so that's what we're doing now today, and I am gonna go ahead and start getting some stuff done because it is 7:15, and I really need to get some stuff done and not sit and talk to you guys. So you're gonna watch me though, because that's what we're gonna do. I need to send that. You guys get to watch me do that. So one box was not even enough. This box is like completely full. And I still have the bottom half of the cabinet to go. I think I have too much stuff. Probably not. That's actually really not that bad, but I'm like thinking, oh, we have one box should be enough. Nope. So I got, like, all this stuff is all stuff that came with the school. I do have some cups and stuff that I kept just in case I needed to use them, but they're not like ones that if I forget to take them, they're like not a huge deal. I can just buy another one. So I did that. Down here on the bottom, these are like what they use for their art. I just have some stickers and stuff inside of them. And then these are foam stickers that I thought we can use like during Easter time. And there's some that have letters and stuff that they can use for like their Valentine's Day bags. This here has Easter eggs in it. And again, these are all items, like these ones here are stuff that I don't know what it is, bags and stuff. But there's stuff that even if I don't take them, they're not a huge deal because they're like things that are not that expensive. And so if I forget them, oh well, I don't feel like packing them. But I found these, and these are super cute. I must have bought them last year after clearance time. They're these little dogs, they're like foam dogs, and I said they were super cute. I apparently bought 2 packs of 12, so we're gonna use those for Valentine's Day stuff. I don't know what yet. I thought maybe I could have the sub do it with them, with maybe doing a writing activity where they can make their dog and then write about their dog. I don't know. That was cute. I saw it and I was like, oh my gosh, I forgot I had these. Might as well use them up. All right, now I need to start getting all the stuff ready for the day. So it's now 7:35, so. 3:45, and I am trying to go get my haircut. I text my usual haircut lady. She doesn't text me by the time that I get over there. I'm going to see if Supercuts is going to be able to do my hair, because I really need a haircut. It's like super long and gross and nasty. So, but today we were busy. We got a lot of work done today, which I'm super happy about. The kids got no recess today, so that really stunk, and they were kind of wild and crazy, but compared to other groups, they were not too bad. I mean, I did have to get a little stern with them and get onto the, you know, we need to be quiet, we need to listen, you know, type thing, because they were like, blah. But when they came back from lunch recess, I put on Fresh Start, and it's the 20-minute workout one. And my kids did that, and they were like, my kids really like those ones. They act like they don't. They're always like, oh, we're doing the workout one. And then you see them up there and they're doing it. I'm like, you like this. You know you do. The road's going to be super bumpy over here, but this is the only time I had to vlog today. So it was just like madhouse. And so like I was trying to get paperwork done before I left. I had to talk to a parent. That took up a lot of the time. And then the next thing I know, I'm like, oh, it's time to go. And so I texted and asked if we could, you know, can I get in at 3:45 for a haircut? Never heard back. So then I went over and asked another teacher a question. And then I was like, oh, I'm just going to go to Supercuts. I really need my haircut, so I'm just going to Supercuts. So I know there's another one that one of my friends' husband goes to, which is like right by my house. But I used to go there before, and I wasn't really a big fan of them, so, but it's been many years since I went there. But they're one of those salons that, for one thing, they were always, like, packed. So I'd have to wait, like, 45 minutes, and I didn't like doing that. And they were always trying to upsell you on everything. Oh, let's get this product. Let's put this in your hair and try this. What kind of shampoo do you use? Let's use this shampoo. And I'm not a big fan of that, so. Supercuts I like. I'm hoping I get the guy today, because there's a guy that works there. I think his name is Chad, and I really like the way he cut my hair. So I'm hoping that's who I'm going to get. But good morning. It is Wednesday. It is February 30th. It is January 30th. I brought my jump drive with me because I was looking at, yesterday I was watching my kids do the interactive notebook for, I think it was, what was yesterday's? All right, it doesn't matter. So they're doing the interactive notebook, the phonics one that I made. And I realized that it's just the box and you put the stuff in, and I'm like, you know what? I don't like that. I want to redo the format. So if you bought my EE packet, I'm going to start with that one. So if you end up getting it for free, when I did the free dealie like a couple days ago on Monday, I am redoing that one. So I'm going to start with that one today. What I'm going to do is I'm going to shift them a little bit so that the title and maybe the directions are in the cutout. I think that makes more sense. I was looking at it and I was like, that looks so weird. It didn't dawn on me, because when you see it on the page, it looks normal. So I'm going to work on that this morning. I do have duty this morning, so, and I doubt we're going outside for recess, because it's only 26 right now. It's supposed to be up to like 58 or something, but yesterday was awful. That was like a horrible day yesterday. It was so cold. And it was funny because when I went to go get my hair cut, obviously, went to Saber Cuts, and I went to these, sorry, my diffuser does this every time I turn it on. Yeah, I'm just gonna turn it off for a second. But anyway, let me get all the stuff, let me grab all the stuff, and I'm actually gonna move you guys because I don't like all this stuff on the sides. So anyway, so I got most of that cleaned up. I need to make copies of that. So today, this is one of the things I was talking about. See how the title and the directions and everything are above? So I don't know how to do it on this one, but I do want the title to be in this box. So, and maybe there's a way, I'm going to see if I could figure out a way to get, like, the ones like these that get the directions inside the box. I'll look at that. But this is what we're going to be doing today. They have their peach in the middle. They have to find all the words that have the E sound, like peach, and put it in the boxes. And then the rest, the ones that are not using, they can throw them in the trash. So, that's today's. We're also going to be working on some more rain. Today is early release, so, and we have specials in the afternoon, so we really only have the morning until lunchtime to get all this done. So, yesterday we did rain. We read the close read. We talked about the picture, why the author used the picture. We talked about the title, all that fun stuff. And we haven't done one of these in quite a while, so I really kind of like backtracked and like we went over like the rules. Oh, how do we do this? Blah, blah. We went through, if they found words that they didn't know, they underlined them. So that's how we do when we first do our close reads. We go through, we underline them. And I said, so we had 6 words that they underlined. And then we voted saying, if you do not know this word, what it means, raise your hand. And so whatever ones had the highest numbers, we put numbers next to them. So those are the ones, sorry, that went onto these pages, and then we just wrote the vocabulary. So we wrote the word, and then if we could, we drew a picture. Like this one here was precipitation. So we talked about snow, hail, and rain. I think it is, or maybe it's all the way around. Sorry, I'm looking into a screen. So, and then we have like the definitions. I tried to keep the definitions kid-friendly, and so that's what we did. So they had their 4 words. Today we'll go through it again. And I think today we're just reading it just to read it. Or do we answering questions today? We're answering questions today because we have thunderstorms tomorrow. So we have to answer the questions today. So what we'll do today is we'll read it again. And then when I have my students do, which I can show you again tomorrow once I get one done, we highlight the word. Like, so I have 4 different colors of highlighters. I have blue, pink, yellow, and green. So those are all in their bins, ready to go for them. So I said, we're going to do the blue highlighter. So we'll take the blue highlighter and we highlight number 1 in blue. Yes, then you highlight the answer. But the question is, where does rain come from? And it says it falls from clouds, right? So we're going to highlight in the second line, falls from clouds, and we stop at the period. Question number 2, which says, what is the benefit to rainfall? Benefit is just a shorter word for beneficial. And what does beneficial mean? How good it is. So we're looking for what are the good things about rain? What are good things about rain? is the next one. It's the green one. And it says, what are the negative effects of rainfall? So negative, oh, good question. Negative means bad. Do you remember what occur means?
No.
No, it doesn't. It means happens. It happens. So today we're going to be making numbers from 11 to 19, which I think we've done something similar to this before, but it's just showing 10 and some more. So it's just a little bit more practice. So we're doing that today. We do not have small groups today for math. We will do daily 5. We have one more daily 5 group to get done. So yesterday, I didn't get to show you guys this. We're using, in our classroom, I taught the students the Cub Cubs Strategy. It's cubes, just without the E, because the E was something that was a little advanced for my first graders. So we called it Cubs, which we are the Cubs here at our school. So it worked out perfect. So it's circle, underline, box, and solve. And they're word problems. We're talking about word problems, sorry. Let's get all that going. We did word problems yesterday. So circle the number in their word problems. They underline the question. They box what it's telling them to do. So like if it's addition or subtraction, they boxed in that key word. So like yesterday's was mostly addition, so they did in all. A couple days ago when we introduced it, it was in all or left were the two. So they would box in those key words so they knew. So that's kind of how they knew how to do it. Then they just solved the problem. And as long as they did all the steps, they got the stamp and everything, which most of my kids did, and they did much better when I had that strategy going. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and get to my day because I want to try to get this one packet done before, and I have duty in a little bit. It is 3:10. I think I'm gonna jet out of here pretty early. Don't tell anybody. No, I probably won't. I'll probably stay for 20 minutes trying to get all this stuff done because that's what I do. I'm like, I'm gonna leave in a minute. And then it's like, no, I'm not. So, but I just had a meeting I had to go to. It was a SAT meeting, which somebody asked me what SAT means. So I'll go ahead and explain it to you. It's a student assistance team, and it's where the teacher, we have our Title I teacher, like our Title I lady teacher, and they're all kind of, so like Title I pulls out, does pullouts for these children that are struggling. And so they provide extra interventions that we don't provide in the classroom. We're providing interventions in the classroom, so I have to fill out forms saying these are the interventions I'm trying. These interventions that I try with this student are different than what I do with other students, with the whole class. You know what I mean? I might have a couple though, like this year here I have a couple that are all kind of on the same range. So I do pull 2 or 3 at the same time, but they're all working the same thing. They might be all working on letter sounds or whatever. And so we do that, but they're all, again, the same students that are in SAT. They're going, so they're not like ones I would do just for my normal interventions I would have for students. So that's what SAT is. And so what we do is we meet on them, and the parents come, we talk about ways to help them at home, help them at school, and it's just kind of a team effort type things. And then if we notice there's any issues, and things are not getting resolved, then retention comes up and testing. So for diagnostic testing for SPED or whatever we feel like the issue is. So that's what SAT is. It's Student Assistance Team. So I know somebody's asked me that, and I always been meaning to like explain what it is. But I've been sitting here while I was waiting to go to my meeting. I was sitting here listening to music, communicating with parents because I have like stuff for Valentine's Day coming up, and all these people are contacting me. Parent-teacher conferences are coming up, so I'm dealing with that too. So I have all that. I was doing like, because I have Class Dojo, so I use it on my phone. So I was like communicating in Class Dojo, and then I've been working on the phonics packets and redoing those. There's just like, each time I go back and look at them, I need to stop. I don't like them, and I'm like, oh, I don't like this. I have to fix this. But actually, now that I'm thinking about it, some of the stuff I'm fixing, like there was one where it has to write the words. I didn't realize because when you do it on the screen, the box, they don't look that big. So I'm like, oh, okay. And then we printed it out, and I was like, that thing was like huge. It has like a big space like that for the write on. I'm like, that's still a bit big. So I like brought them down. Today was a good day. So yeah, behaviors were good today. They were racking up points like crazy. So I had 10 points yesterday, I think it was, and they had like, I think they had 5. So they had like half the points they needed. And then today they gained another 4 or 5 points. So they're like just coming up like super fast. I don't know. They're like fixing whatever's going on with them, which I'm really happy with, because even before Christmas, I've never had a class before Christmas that was as good as this class was. They were amazing. And I'm like, you guys were awesome. What happened? You know, we still have issues with centers. I'm trying to figure out a way to fix that. They're just, I don't know, there's a lot of playing. So I've been doing Secret Student during that time, which is fixing some of it. So they did better yesterday. We did Secret Student during it. And it's easy for me. I just pull it out and then like I just give them a super improver and be like, boom, you're done, you know. But anyways, I'm actually going to go ahead and close out for this vlog too. So I am done. Done. So I hope you like what you saw. If you did, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. Follow me on social media. It's listed down below. Instagram is a great place to follow me. And if you'd like to buy me a coffee, the link is all the way down in the description. And until next time, don't forget to always be you. Bye.